Okay, so with the next part, you have your lines done. Now you need to think about where you want to add your color in for the base color, just like you did with the beach scene, where you had your base of the building. You're going to have the base of your main object or your colors involved, not the background, your shapes that are involved. So with mine, now this is where you're going to have to think about this a lot when it comes to what where do you want the color, what shapes you want in. With mine, I had to separate my lines. So I have my lines on top. I have my shapes on the bottom. So if I get rid of all my lines, once again, let's see if this is it. Yep. If I get rid of all my lines, I'm going to go through this. Nope, that's it. I think I got rid of all of them. So if I get rid of all my lines, here's my shapes. Here are my colors. And I did them by shapes. Now, there's another tutorial that does the gradient going into it, and you'll see with that. And the reason why I put the gradient in is just because some areas, I don't like this one either. I might mess around. Some areas, it's nice to fade off. Like when I add, let's see here, this guy. I don't want to just knock straight off into nothingness, so I kind of fade off into the blue. That's the same thing with this one. So, but you're just adding a base layer. This is the first part. After you do your base layer, and you're going to have to reorganize everything when it comes to where your lines are on top. Um, where you want the position. I might even going back on this. I might change these lines because I don't like the way they look as much. I might for some of these, so we'll see with that. But that's where you can always go back and change your lines, change what you put in there. So you're going to figure that out with what you want to, where you want to put things, how you want to position. And then the next part when it comes to your color itself. So this is just the first part. There are a couple parts of the color because we have to add in shading, just like with the beaching. Now, shading does if you're an abstract piece, it doesn't mean that you're shading a shape. You just might be putting another color in there just to make it more interesting with that. So that is it for the color. You're making different layers. You're going to start separating your lines. And you're organize it where it looks where it makes sense, but is neatly organized also here. You're gonna have a lot of layers on your side with this. So um, that is